There's a palpable sense of loss hanging in the air today. The world of baseball feels a little quieter, a little less bright. Ryne Sandberg, the iconic second baseman whose name is synonymous with the Chicago Cubs, has passed away, leaving behind a legacy that will forever be etched in the hearts of baseball fans. He was a hero to millions, a beacon of hope on the diamond, inspiring generations with his skill and dedication. A Hall of Famer, rightfully enshrined among the legends of the game, and the embodiment of playing the game with grace, grit, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. He was a true professional in every sense of the word. For a generation of fans who grew up watching him patrol second base, he the player, he was the reason they fell in love with the game. His number 23 jersey, proudly worn by fans of all ages, was more than just a piece of clothing. It was a symbol of hope, resilience, and unwavering excellence in the hallowed grounds of Wrigley Field. Sandberg's significance transcends mere statistics, though his numbers were certainly impressive. He represented an ideal in sports, a shining example of how to conduct oneself with class and integrity, both on and off the field. He was the quiet superstar, the unassuming leader who let his play speak volumes. Leading by example, not by volume, he inspired teammates and fans alike with his dedication and unwavering focus. Ryne's calm demeanor, even in the most pressure-packed situations, and relentless work ethic, both on and off the field, set him apart as a true icon of the game. He respected the game, its traditions, and the unwritten rules that define its spirit. He respected his opponents, acknowledging their skill and effort, and he always showed appreciation for the fans who cheered for him, win or lose. For Cubs fans, who have endured decades of heartbreak and near misses, this news is especially heartbreaking, a reminder of the fleeting nature of heroes. He was their North Star, a guiding light through the often turbulent waters of the lean years, a symbol of hope when hope seemed lost. Sandberg bridged eras, connecting generations of Cubs fans with his electrifying play and unwavering dedication. He had a knack for making every day at Wrigley an event, a must-see spectacle filled with moments of brilliance and unforgettable plays. As we mourn his passing and reflect on his remarkable life, we also celebrate a legacy of character, integrity, and unwavering commitment to doing things the right way, a legacy of perseverance, of overcoming obstacles and never giving up on the pursuit of excellence, and above all, a legacy of pure, unadulterated love for the game of baseball. Ryne Sandberg was more than just a Hall of Famer, more than just a great baseball player. He was a Chicago institution, a beloved figure whose impact extended far beyond the baseball diamond. He was a true legend whose impact will never be forgotten, and whose memory will continue to inspire generations of baseball fans to come. Ryne Sandberg's journey to Chicago began with a trade that changed baseball history. Few predicted the unproven infielder would become a Cubs legend. From his first game, Sandberg became a fixture at second base, transforming the team with his rare combination of skills. Over 16 seasons, he was a 10-time All-Star and won 9 consecutive Gold Gloves. He also claimed 7 Silver Slugger awards and was named National League MVP in 1984, leading the Cubs to their first postseason in decades. Sandberg's consistency was remarkable. Year after year, he produced at an elite level. In 1990, he hit 40 home runs, a feat unheard of for a second baseman. He was a 5-tool player who could change a game with his bat, glove, or speed. His brief retirement and return only deepened fans' admiration, showing his humanity and love for the game. When he finally retired, he left a legacy of excellence few in franchise history can match. Before Ryne Sandberg stepped onto the scene, the second baseman position was largely defined by a specific skill set. They were primarily valued for their defensive prowess, their ability to make quick outs, and their consistency at the plate, focusing on making contact and moving runners. Power hitting wasn't really part of the equation. The emphasis was on getting on base, not clearing them. But then came Sandberg, and he shattered that mold completely. He redefined what it meant to play second base. He proved, unequivocally, that a second baseman could be a team's primary offensive weapon, a game-changer in every sense of the word. He brought a new dimension to the position. His 40-homer season in 1990 was nothing short of a seismic event in the baseball world. It redefined expectations not just for second basemen, but for the offensive potential of infielders across the board. He finished his career with 282 home runs, a record for second baseman at the time of his retirement, solidifying his place in baseball history. But Sandberg was far more than just power. He was a complete player. He blended that power with surprising speed, stealing as many as 54 bases in a single season, showcasing his athleticism. He was a constant threat on the base paths, putting immense pressure on opposing pitchers and catchers, forcing them to be extra cautious. His high baseball intelligence and aggressive style of play made him a true nightmare for opposing teams, always looking for an edge. Defensively, Sandberg was nothing short of a virtuoso, a master of his craft. He had an uncanny ability to make incredibly difficult plays look routine, a testament to his skill and dedication. His 9 consecutive Gold Glove awards and his record for errorless games set an entirely new standard of excellence for defensive play at second base. He didn't just redefine offensive capabilities at second base, he also set the gold standard for defensive excellence, becoming the benchmark by which all other second basemen would be judged. Sandberg's revolutionary approach to the game inspired a new generation of players to aim higher, to strive for a more complete skill set. He transformed the position, making it one of baseball's most dynamic and exciting, a place where both offense and defense could shine. His legacy at second base remains unmatched, a testament to his extraordinary talent and impact on the game. Every legend has a defining moment. Sandberg's came on June 23, 1984. In a nationally televised game against the Cardinals, he delivered a performance for the ages. With the Cubs trailing, Sandberg hit a dramatic, game-tying home run off Bruce Sutter in the 9th. The Cardinals regained the lead, but Sandberg tied it again with another homer in the 10th. Wrigley Field erupted in disbelief and joy. Announcer Bob Costas declared, "This game was made for television." The Cubs won in the 11th, but the day belonged to Sandberg. He finished 5 for 6 with 7 RBIs, a statement to the world. The Sandberg game became a symbol of clutch performance and quiet determination. It launched his MVP campaign and put the Cubs on the national map. For fans, it's not just a memory, it's folklore. That day, Sandberg became a superstar. His legend was forever forged in the Wrigley sun. To truly understand the profound impact Ryne Sandberg had, not just on the Chicago Cubs but on the game of baseball itself, it's essential to listen to the voices of those who shared the field with him, those who witnessed his greatness firsthand. These are the players, managers, and even opponents who saw what made Ryno so special. Manager Don Zimmer, a seasoned veteran of the game, didn't mince words when he called him the best player I ever managed. He did everything. Hit with power and consistency, run with speed and agility, always a threat on the base paths, field with grace and precision, a defensive wizard at second base, and played hard every day, leaving it all on the field, game after game. Teammate Andre Dawson, a Hall of Famer himself, deeply admired Sandberg's quiet leadership, a leadership that resonated throughout the clubhouse, and relentless work ethic, a dedication to the craft that was infectious. He led by example, Dawson said, emphasizing the power of Sandberg's actions. He set the tone for the team just by being himself, a testament to his authentic character and unwavering commitment. Even opponents like Ozzie Smith, a legendary shortstop, respected his smooth defense, acknowledging the difficulty of competing against such a skilled player and fierce competitiveness, a drive to win that pushed everyone around him to be better. Playing against Ryne, you had to be at your best, Smith recalled, highlighting the challenge Sandberg presented. There was mutual respect between rivals who understood the dedication required to reach the pinnacle of the sport, a shared understanding forged in the heat of competition. Fans felt a surge of hope every time Sandberg came to bat, a collective anticipation that something special was about to happen. He was their constant, their hero, a symbol of hope and resilience for a team and a city yearning for success. One fan said, "When Ryno comes to bat, you just feel like something good is going to happen," capturing the essence of his impact on the Cubs faithful. Sandberg's influence extended far beyond mere statistics. His impact transcended the numbers on the scoreboard. He inspired teammates to strive for greatness, rivals to elevate their game, and fans to believe in the power of baseball. He was the consummate professional, both on and off the field, making everyone around him better, fostering a culture of excellence and teamwork. The collective voices of those who knew him best paint a vivid picture, a portrait of a true baseball icon, of immense talent, unwavering dedication, and even greater character, a man of integrity and grace. Sandberg's enduring legacy is built on a foundation of respect, a relentless work ethic, and the unwavering hope he instilled in a generation of baseball fans. He was a player and a person everyone admired, a true testament to the impact one individual can have on a sport and a community. On July 31, 2005, Ryne Sandberg was inducted into the Hall of Fame. It was the culmination of a brilliant career and a day of immense pride for Cubs fans. His speech reflected his humility and gratitude. He spoke about respect. Never disrespect your opponent, your teammates, or your uniform. Make a great play, act like you've done it before, get a big hit, get ready for the next play. Sandberg urged current players to honor the game's integrity and values. He credited his family, teammates, and the city of Chicago for his success. Declaring he'd enter the hall as a Cub brought a roar from the crowd. His induction celebrated not just a great player, but a man who championed hard work and sportsmanship. Sandberg's legacy is now preserved for generations. Beyond the stats, Sandberg's essence was his character. Known as the quiet captain, he led through dedication and professionalism. His legendary work ethic set the standard. First to arrive, last to leave, always striving for perfection. He respected the game, his opponents, teammates, and especially the fans. In an era of larger-than-life athletes, Sandberg remained grounded. Some mistook his quiet nature for aloofness, but teammates saw intense focus and reliability. When the game was on the line, everyone looked to Ryno. His brief retirement and return showed vulnerability and honesty, endearing him even more to the public. Sandberg's leadership was about consistency, not speeches. His character, built on hard work, respect, and humility, made him a true icon. That's what set him apart. Sandberg's bond with Chicago fans was unique. He was the Cubs for a generation, his number 23 everywhere at Wrigley. He symbolized hope and pride for a city starved for a winner. Sandberg connected with fans through his blue-collar approach and relentless dedication. Chicago saw itself in his work ethic and humility. Off the field, he quietly gave back to the community, especially children's causes. He inspired young people to approach life with the same respect he brought to baseball. Even after retiring, his connection to fans remained strong. His statue outside Wrigley is a permanent tribute to this enduring bond. For Chicago, Sandberg will always be their hero. The final chapter of Sandberg's life is written, but his story endures. He revolutionized second base, setting a new standard for the position. In Chicago, his legacy is immortal. On the Mount Rushmore of Cubs legends, he was the reason to watch, hope, and believe. The Sandberg game and his countless highlights are woven into the city's memory. His humility and respect for the game set him apart in any era. Sandberg's Hall of Fame speech is a lasting testament to playing the right way. He was a role model, an artist with a glove, and a quiet captain. His number 23 will fly forever at Wrigley Field. Ryne Sandberg's memory is a timeless symbol of baseball at its best.